Hello, dear viewer. Once again, welcome back to Gayaza Adventist channel. We are back, and we want to welcome you back. It's been long, and we missed you. Here, we, as usual, learn, we grow, as we are sowing tomorrow. Last time we were here, we talked about my high school girlfriend, and I remember I promised you, and we stopped somewhere. 2025 is our year with many packages, and don't move somewhere. Stay there, because many things are coming. Today, I want us to have brief reflections on this small sharing today. Behind the curtains, we want to thank you so much, Gideon Kabanda, for this wonderful sacrifice and commitment to show that Gayaza is here and is growing, and we are part as a team as we build this nation. Now, today I want us to share our reflection. I want you to think with me briefly. In 207 BC, General Zhang Yu had a group of rebels. The rebels were called the rebels of Chu. And they were trying to fight to take over a particular city known as the city of Julu. General Zhang Yu took a small break, went somewhere. When he came back, he found his soldiers resting at ease and lazy. They had won part of that city, and suddenly they looked relaxed. General Zhang Yu was very annoyed. He cut all the supplies, he burnt all their food, crushed everything that could help them survive. And then he told them, my men, we now fight. Everything we need to get, we get it from the enemy. You know what happened? The soldiers fought and he took over Julu. Think about that. In 1519, Hernan Cortes, a Spanish explorer, was trying to get an Aztec city. Actually, it was an empire. Now, he realized that his soldiers were few. They were actually 600 men. But this Aztec empire hired many soldiers. Now, Hernan Cortes thought of what he could do to make sure that these soldiers fight. You know what he did? This was an island. The moment his soldiers entered the island, he burnt the ship and cut off his supplies. Told the soldiers, gentlemen, now we have to fight and take over this Aztec empire, or we die here. You know what happened next? The soldiers fought with all their hearts, and they conquered this mighty Aztec empire. Now, what made them to have such ruthless energy to go and fight in these battles, both in Jiangsu, in the Battle of Julu, and in Aztec Empire, as General Hernan Cortes was leading? There is something that happens to each one of us if we wake up to our fears, if we wake up to our excuses, if we try to ban procrastination, we try to ban postponement. You see, laxity of the soldiers. They knew that the supplies were there, so they were resting and sleeping and getting lazy instead of concentrating on the battle that took them there. The same story in Hernan Cortes' story. The soldiers knew our supplies have been cut off. Our ships have been burnt. If we don't fight, we are going to die here. Now, what excuses are you having? Do you know we lose so much because we have fears? Maybe the laxity we have is because of fear. We have enough excuses. We don't exhaust our hearts and mind and energy towards what is the most important agenda at hand. Our focus is divided because there's something we are looking at. Gentlemen and ladies, the day we will wake up and arise to our fears and burn all the excuses we have, there is no limit we can't reach. There are so many things we can achieve if only we burnt all our supplies that are holding us back, that makes us comfortable for now. So today, this reflection is just to encourage each one of us. Can we try to stand up and rise and hit hard as we chase for our dreams? Ellen White wrote and said, spare no pains as you try to gain the target you want to have. Well, the English say, there is no gain without pain. I think many people want to relax. They don't want the pain. They want the comfort zone. And that pulls us back to what we will have achieved if we knew how much energy we had. So I want to task you, gentlemen, I want to task you, lady, please, you have such power within you. If you wanted to, with God beside you, there is so much you can accomplish. I want you to think about that. And not only to think about it, but to take chance and take an action. You never know how far you can get. Someone may ask, why are you telling us this? I've been part of that team that has enough excuses. I love the comfort zone. And through experience, I know how far it takes me. It takes you very near. It doesn't take you far. And so why am I telling you this? Because me and you, there's something we can do. The days I have awakened up, try to put my heart and mind to something. It is amazing how far I have reached. Ladies and gentlemen, think about it. Until next time, I want to say thank you. And thank you. May God bless you.